Hey friends, real quick, I'm gonna go over Wireshark and nmap and using those tools to do the challenge Fool the Sky to cross the sea. But before I dive into it, let me just show you real quick my settings that I got for the network adapter. It's very important. Don't have this in Bridge. It's gonna give you issues. On Wireshark, it won't display your network adapter, so it's important to have it at NAT or host only. Either of those two will work. Alrighty then, let's get Wireshark on. Oh, the reason why we care about Wireshark is because it's gonna act as the IDS kind of. It's gonna show like a visual representation of what's going on in the network when we initiate an nmap scan. Whoops. Nmap, right? The SP is a ping sweep 192.168, and instead of doing the entire network, yeah, why not? I'll show you what that looks like. Once it completes the scan, I'm gonna stop the Wireshark from collecting the packets, and we'll look into why we care about what this looks like. In this case, because of the challenge Fool the Sky to cross the sea, we care about these packets. Oh, it looks like it finished here. Well, the reason why we care of what this looks like is because, right, if let's just pretend we have an IDS and it's configured to raise the alarm if there's suspicious activity on the network. Well, this is really suspicious because look, we got a single source IP. That means one person, and in this case, see, here's my IP address. That has my IP address here. So we know that my device is being seen has been caught in this case getting all these IP trying to reach all these IP addresses, and in order too. If you notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on. See, an IDS is looking for that suspicious suspicious network activity, and that's it right there. That's what that would look like. And so the whole point with the challenge is we want to fool, the sky, and in this case an IDS. So we would have to tailor our nmap scan to do that. And I have one prepared. Let me just try to find it here. Aha, okay. And instead of targeting my entire network, I'm going to target just one. Oh, I'll show you both, but for this, to make this simpler, continue without saving. Let's start another one here. All right, cool. I'm going to run this scan, and notice what's different about here. Ignore the pseudo, but these characters all tell nmap how to behave. Randomize the host. It's kind of a lot of these are self-explanatory, kind of, but you can find this information in the CompTIA book and Google documentation for nmap. The coolest one that I thought was spoof the MAC address. I thought that was a really cool feature. The data length, that's fragmenting your packets. I thought that was really cool. But enough talking, I'm going to show you what that looks like. So pay close attention to the to the capture here. Okay, I'm going to stop the collection here when it stops. It takes a good little second. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh Lord, this is taking longer than I thought. But I'll be patient so you guys can see the magic. I mean, I could stop it. It just doesn't really matter, I guess. You know what? Yep, I'm getting impatient. So let's stop the thing and there you go. Alrighty, let's get back to the top. Alright, cool. So what's the first thing we notice? Well, this isn't our original IP anymore, so that's, you know, we're heading in the right direction with that. It's just like, all right, cool. Look, we don't. That's not our IP address. Where is that IP address coming from? Well, we told nmap to, you know, randomize the host. So that's exactly what it's doing here. And for the sake of simplicity, I have a target in mind, so it's not a giant network. And out here's our IP address, but then it's followed by other ones. So I'm thinking, well, if an IDS, you know, is getting all these different hosts and at a random order, so you see how like they don't follow each other in a numerical order. So that's good because before it wasn't doing that. And so we see a random order here, and they look like they're coming in like oh, here's a fragmented IP. So my understanding of Fooling the Sky is your best attempt into getting similar results where you're not just doing a regular nmap scan that doesn't try to, you know, obscure your IP here. So in this case, you know, that's our IP there, but you know, how is there a way for, you know, an IDS to know that's the IP that, you know, it should be flagged about, or is it worrying about all the, you know what I mean? It just adds a level of like obscurity, like I just mentioned. And I thought that was really cool that nmap does all that stuff. But yeah, that's basically it, really. That's the challenge in a nutshell. Like, do your best to try to make an nmap scan that tries to fool an IDS. And, you know, here's your proof for submission. We're like, oh, hey, look, I'm here's my nmap scan and what it looks like on the network. And that's really it, guys. Good luck on your assignments, and I hope this helps. And if I missed anything, or I said something that didn't make sense, or you have a correction to be made, add it to the comment. I'm sure it'll benefit myself and other colleagues as well. Alright, you guys, like I said, good luck.